What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage here. We're working our way through the gods and goddesses here from the core part of the setting. So today we're taking a look at Eloéle, or if you want to be cheeky about it, obviously it's going to be the wrong pronunciation, but LOL, she is the kind of a trickster goddess of the night, sister of the thieves here. So looking basically at anybody who's like chaotic neutral, for the most part, but basically also kind of, as long as you're not lawful, obviously, being thief focused. So she is the daughter of Sarah and Rornil. She was born in the early centuries following Deismar and became the Lady of Thieves, Deceit, and Stealth. Generally not a malicious power, keyword generally, but she is capricious and selfish. She loves to embarrass or trick her enemies, sometimes with lethal results. So really just, depending on what type of thief you're going to be. So she does have at least a couple different aspects to her. She is said to live in every shadow and hear all words whispered in secret. She roams the world in darkness, always staying an hour ahead of the dawn to aid rogues and thieves engaged in underhanded dealings. Now, she does have one of the more powerful avatars that we've seen here, but all of them are pretty beefy for these gods. So equal to a 16th level thief, and can command any darkness or shadow-based magic, so that does make her pretty potent as well. Effectively just making her almost dual class as a wizard in certain regards there. And she has a black dagger, which is a +3 weapon that never misses in a backstab, and then actually drains D4 levels from anything it wounds. So pretty powerful stuff there. So she can just outright murk people. Now she has a priesthood of sorts, so as we can expect here, few honest folk worship her, but every rogue knows of the Sister of Thieves and seeks her blessing before setting to work. Only a few small shrines are scattered throughout the larger cities of Anuir and Brechtur, but a society of female warriors among the Voss actually reveres her as their secret leader, so that actually adds a little wrinkle to that whole setting when we get to the Voss area. So not just worshipping Krisha and Belanik, which we'll see in just a few videos down the road, but you have some other secret worship going on too. Now, to join, you have to have Wisdom 9, Dexterity 12. Okay. Alignment can be any chaotic, focusing on daggers, darts, crossbow, slings, or short swords. Leather armor is permitted, but no shields. Focusing a lot on animal, chaos, charm, divination, and sun. And then minor, basically all in healing and necromantic. Again, this will probably be a little bit different depending on which edition of D&D that you're planning on playing, but again, best to find some sort of like melding between pure second ed as far as some of the sort of unique things to the setting, and then how to bring it up into fifth for overall gameplay and things like that. But of course you can choose to do what you want. So now some unique powers here. So the priests here gain thief abilities up to a thief of half the priest's level, rounded up. So first level thief abilities for first level priests. And then, that's obviously as the priest goes higher up in level, you get some other cool abilities there. At level 4, you now will also have infravision up to 30 feet. So that can always be cool, of course, if you're not already having a race that provides infravision. And then at level 7, darkness in a 15-foot radius once per day, and can turn undead as well. So overall, pretty cool priesthood and an interesting goddess nonetheless. So a lot of different ways to incorporate that into the campaign, certainly, and also depending really on where you're playing. But obviously, if you have a rogue in the party, they should, to add to the role-playing element, should ideally, as it mentions up above, sort of whisper a little prayer to her as they're going to work for their various rogue abilities and doing their rogue things. So, but drawing maybe too much attention or favor from the goddess could have weird and unintended consequences. And as it mentions, she's generally not evil, but she does have that potential aspect to her as well. So there's a lot of different ways that you could incorporate that too, and sort of different version of like a darker side to the luck and thief aspects here. Now, certainly any assassins that you may come across in your campaign would probably also be beholden to her and offering up prayers for success to her. So, just a couple different ways that you could really incorporate her, and certainly coming across her priesthood in some aspects would be interesting as well. Certainly outside of the Voss area, having the priests, in an encounter where maybe you're just expecting a priest, but really then them having like roguelike abilities as well could be something pretty unique and require some interesting role plays on behalf of the group. And to what extent your thief or rogue in the party really goes into worship of her and maybe calls upon her for success, again, could lead to some interesting and unintended consequences as well. And certainly, should we ever encounter her avatar, that'd be one to not fool around with as well. So let us know how you have used Eloéle in your campaigns and how that's come about, whether you've had rogues in your party that have, again, called on her favor or encountered opponents or some aspect of her or her worshippers that has influenced your campaign, and how you would how you brought that into your games. So let us know in the comments, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe as well, and we will see you in the next one as we continue our series.